Welcome to another episode of Reasonably Shady. I am Gizelle Bryant.
What's up? What's up? I'm Robyn Dixon. Thank you for being here with us once again.
Yes. We in the building.
Whoop, whoop.
We in the building.
Whoop,
We doing what it do. And by the
As
way,
always.
if you're not a subscriber to our YouTube,
Yes.
you should be. You want to know why? Because Robyn and I look good.
We,
I was looking at us in this little thing we looking at.
Yes.
We look good.
you know why we look good? Well, I mean, we always, we always look good. But
Yeah.
you know why we look good?
Extra good.
I think we have you have a tan.
Yes.
I have a slight tan.
Okay, you been outside?
I just went, so I went to Arizona. And
That's right.
Yeah. I laid
Okay.
out at the pool for like 3 hours and got
Yes.
a little bit of a tan. So and then I've been walking outside.
Yeah.
So I think maybe
Listen,
that's what
we
it
we
is.
some
It's
we
just-
some suntan Barbies. We need
just
tans.
helps us. Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
you were in what part of Arizona?
Scottsdale.
Oh, you were
well,
in Scottsdale.
Yeah, so we were
Why
there
didn't
for,
you tell me? I would have told you this place to go.
well, we were
Did
there
you
for
have time?
basketball. No,
Okay.
I didn't have time. So, and this is actually like part of my shady moment.
Okay. Okay, well, give it to me now.
So my shady moment is not about Scottsdale. It's more so, I feel like I can't hear myself. Okay. It's more so about people who leave reviews and the whole
Leave
like,
reviews what? For restaurants? Just in general.
anything.
Okay.
Whatever. Okay. So, and I mean, so Scottsdale is just like part of this. So, and all right, so I have two things to say about that. People who leave reviews are either miserable
What?
or like just liars.
What?
Okay. Because number one, so
Uh-huh.
I'm going to Scottsdale for basketball
Yeah.
and the games are in Mesa, which is like 30 minutes from Scottsdale.
Okay.
But there's like no nice hotels in Mesa. So we were
Okay.
like, okay, like where can we like we're flying out here all the way to Arizona
Yeah.
to watch our son play 3 basketball games. Like
Okay.
let's at least get a decent hotel that we can enjoy or
Totally.
whatever. So Scottsdale's a nice area. So I'm looking on these reviews
Okay.
of these hotels, right? So many reviews, so many hotels. And then this one hotel that's like popping out of me and it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like pretty new, brand new. The property is nice. The location is nice.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. But the reviews, it had like a 3.8
What's it
rating.
called?
Caesars Republic.
Okay, no.
Okay. And I didn't want to, I know Scottsdale has like a lot of like resort, spa.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't looking for that because we weren't going to be there long enough to really like
Yeah, enjoy
enjoy
that.
those amenities.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted like a nice hotel we could just spend time in that had a pool, nice restaurants, nice location, blah, blah, blah. So this hotel, like the rating was a 3.8, right?
I would have not clicked to book that room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the pictures. I'm just looking at the hotel. I'm looking at the website. I'm like, this place is really nice.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to like,
Take a chance.
I'm going to take a chance.
Woo!
And it was beautiful.
It was?
Yes, the hotel was like perfect. It was so nice.
Okay.
It smelled good. You walk in and you hit
Smells
with
nice.
that beautiful smell. It's super fresh and modern. Like the decor is beautiful.
Okay.
The rooms are comfortable. The pools, they have 2 pools, 2 outdoor pools. They have like the food is good.
Yeah.
Giada from Giada Laura
Oh, yeah.
has a restaurant in there. Like, so I'm just like, people who
Okay, but you have to read those reviews that bring it down, like the bad reviews.
Yeah.
Did you read those?
yes.
And was it like 'cause
They
some
were
of them are
like-
frivolous?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they're bringing their rating down to a 3.8 but for something stupid. Like,
Okay.
oh, the valet parking costs too much. Or, you know what I mean? Or like, so and a lot of these, like the hotel was pretty new. So
Yeah.
they were like working out some kinks. Oh, it took 20 minutes to get a washcloth. Or, you know what I mean? Like, oh, they only left. When I walked in the room, there was only 2 washcloths. and
Oh,
I needed
okay, that's
3. You know what I'm
ridiculous.
saying? It's like
Yeah.
so stupid.
So
I'm
did
like,
you write a good review to offset the bad reviews?
No, I didn't write one.
Okay.
I guess I should. I
mean-
I should say, don't listen to these miserable ass people who have nothing to do but complain about
Yeah.
stupid shit because this hotel is really nice.
Yeah. And people, I think there's like people that travel and people that don't. And the people that don't, when they do,
Yeah.
their expectations are off.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
So they get to complaining about like 2 washcloths and like you can just get another one
Get
in 5
another
seconds.
one. Yes. I mean, it's the stupidest thing. So then on the flip side.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know if you shop the Sephora sale. You know, Sephora has a sale like twice a year where you
Oh.
can get like everything for like 15 to 20% off,
Okay.
right? Depending on your level. So when the Sephora sale comes, I am just like on the site. I'm like looking for stuff to buy. I'm like, I want to buy stuff, right?
Buy everything.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I want a new fragrance. Like, what do I want?
Yeah.
So I'm just going through and I'm reading the reviews of all these different fragrances. And this one fragrance, everybody was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Everywhere I go, I get a compliment. And it's so awesome and blah, blah. I mean, it was
Are we going to say what it is?
Sure.
Okay.
It's by the brand Kayali. Kayali.
Okay.
It's like a
Never heard of
real
it.
popular fragrance.
Okay.
And then the scent was like, I don't know, wedding something, whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, that shit stinks. That shit is the absolute, like, I sprayed
Is it funk or is it like
it's
air freshener?
It's like bug spray. I put it on. We were going to a basketball game. I put it on, and we got in the car, and we were in the car for like an hour and a half. And I was like, I wanted to like jump out of the car because I felt like I stunk. Like no one else in the car.
Okay, no, Juan didn't say anything.
No,
okay,
he didn't say anything. So maybe it's just like my nose just didn't like it. But I was like, who the fuck is leaving these reviews? Like, why are you lying?
But Robyn, I can't buy perfume blind.
I
You
know.
bought the shit blind.
I know.
Yeah, so it's your fault.
But it's not my fault. They should not have said it was amazing. Like there was not one bad review on this.
Okay,
scent,
but
and it was
sunglasses and perfume. You got to try it on.
I know, but I just wanted to buy something.
Okay, you was just itching. You was just itching to go for it.
Yeah.
What does my dad say? Your money was burning a hole in your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. Burning a hole.
It was.
When I was in Scottsdale, getting back to Scottsdale, and so who's shady here? The reviewers.
People who leave reviews.
Yeah, y'all are shady and y'all are liars.
They're lying and they're
Pants
miserable.
on fire. Miserable people. Okay, so shout out to. So have we talked about me going to Scottsdale?
I know you were there, but we didn't talk about it.
Okay, so I stayed at the Phoenician.
Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm. And which I've stayed at before. They have a huge spa facility and everything.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
But then I may or may not have had a date. And he picked me up and he took me to this hotel called the Global Ambassador.
Yes. Actually, someone told me to stay there.
And you should have.
Oh, really? Okay.
So we pull up and I'm like, it's like Ferrari,
like
Rolls
Phoenix,
Royce.
though, or is it
it's in Scottsdale.
It's still in Scottsdale? Okay.
It was like Rolls Royce, Bentley, Lambo, Ferrari, Bentley, like all out front. So I said, oh my God, what? I done died and gone to heaven.
Right.
Where am I? So I said, fuck the Phoenician. I'm leaving.
Oh, you switched rooms?
Well, I was getting ready to.
Okay.
But then I was like, okay, let me not.
Okay.
But it's apparently where most of the athletes, like baseball and what else is out
basketball. And football.
I mean, all of them. Because their spa is great.
Yeah.
So I did make a whole spa day.
Okay.
So I was there from 10 to 6 in the evening, just pool, spa, lunch, the whole thing. And it is beautiful.
Nice.
And it's kind of small. So it's not overwhelming. Because sometimes these big resorts can be overwhelming to me.
Right.
But next time you go, next time I go, that's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah,
well, listen, when we were in Scottsdale, Arizona, Phoenix, whatever, Mesa, Juan every minute was like, I love it out here. I want to move out here.
Really?
Let's move. Would you consider moving? Yeah.
Just why? What did he love?
I don't know. I guess. Well, first of all, it's just dirt. There's no. That's not what he loved. That's the part I can't get past. Is the fact that
it's like flatland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dirt. There's no green grass. There's no greenery. The only greenery you'll get is cactuses. Cacti. And palm trees, pretty much.
Yes.
So for that reason, I don't really love it. But he just loved. It was just there was everything that you ever need. All the just. I don't know. He just really liked it.
Okay. Would you consider moving out there?
I would consider it.
I wonder what the the
cost of living.
Cost of living, yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
I liked it. I can't say when you're just there visiting for a weekend.
Yeah.
It's okay, fine. But if you're living there and you need a social life.
Yeah,
and,
totally.
You want to find your, where you fit in, like that's a different story.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I saw myself being friends with everybody at the Global Ambassador.
Oh, really?
Like I could be
all the people with the
Yes.
Ferraris and the Lambos.
We could be best friends.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm here for it because I'll be visiting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll be staying right there. Okay. Let me give you my shady moment, Robyn. So you recommended a tree person for me.
Yes.
We'll give him a shout out because I like him. His name's Darren Johnson.
It's my line sister's husband.
Yes. And he went to Morehouse.
Yes.
So he informed me I was getting the hookup, the friends and family hookup. Went to Morehouse. He was like, I was there with your ex-husband. And that's your line sister's husband. Okay.
Yeah. And he's funny. He's a funny guy.
He is. I didn't know until maybe the last thing he said to me. He's like, all right, I'm going to go home and write my sermon. So he's a preacher?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He is.
I'm like, okay. Preacher. So he looked at, I have a big tree in the back of my house that he looked at. He was like, okay. And then we decided there was another tree that was dying. So we had to get that one too. So he was like, okay, this is a 1-day job.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. But it was kind of crazy because they had to cut the tree that was behind my house and pull it up over my roof of my house to get it out.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Kind of crazy.
That's scary. Crazy scary.
Yes. So it required a crane.
Yeah.
Okay. So the crane comes and they get to working. So towards the end of the day, I realized ain't nothing gone. Like all of these trees are still here. So I said, Darren, what are we doing, player?
Right.
And he was like, they had some issues with the crane operator.
Okay.
He didn't know what he was doing.
Oh no.
Okay. So he got fired and was asked to not come back the next day.
Okay.
So I said, Darren, you said this was going to be a 1-day job and we on day 2. So then he was like, I know. And we got to get this done because the crane at my house was $5,000 a day.
Oh my God.
5.
Oh my God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my God.
A day.
Oh.
Long story short, we're on day 3.
Oh no.
We're on day 3.
Oh no.
And I'm kind of livid.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but it wasn't Darren's fault. I just think the magnitude of what was happening in all these trees was just too much for anybody to handle. So I just want to say that cranes should not cost $5,000 a day.
No.
I don't know why.
So what? Okay. So why did it extend to 3 days?
Because it was 2.5 because we had a cleanup day. But still, the thing was at my house for 3 days.
Oh my
God.
And you had to pay for that.
Yeah. That's the shady part. Yeah. That's the shady part. Well, we are still giving shout out to Derek because he did a great job. But I just want cranes to not be expensive.
Yes. I mean, but I could imagine that they are very expensive.
I think they're expensive because they're rare. Not that many people have them.
Yes, they're rare. It's probably just to even get them there to your property. Because they're huge, right?
Yes,
they're
totally.
cumbersome. All of it. Yeah.
All of it. Okay. Well, that's my shady moment. All right, let's move on to the where should we start? I think in the Met Gala. Should we start there, or should we start with Puffy's getting ready to go on trial?
I know. Okay, let's start with the Met Gala.
Okay.
Let's start with the Met Gala.
Okay.
So the Met Gala, first, when the pictures first started coming in, I wasn't aware of the theme.
Neither was I.
Okay.
But I knew it was Black people inspired.
Okay.
Right. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
But it was a whole, what do you call it? A whole explanation.
Yes. Right. And so I'm watching the pictures come in and I'm like, I'm like, okay, where are the beautiful gowns and the, the beading and the sequins and the super glam? Like, where is that?
Well, some people didn't get the memo and they had that on.
Right.
Shakira.
Right.
Yeah. Diana Ross. But by the way, Diana Ross killed it.
Oh my God.
She was the boss.
Diana Ross.
Look up her dress, y'all. The boss. Okay.
Yes. That was
She got
amazing.
married. It was white. All that. It was beautiful.
She had a long train that had the names of all her kids and grandkids.
Oh, it did?
On it. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she killed it.
She was beautiful and amazing. But so I'm watching the pictures coming. I'm like, I wasn't understanding.
Neither was I
at first. Then I had to kind of understand the theme. And once I did, I was like, okay, now I can
Okay, what's the theme? Explain it to me.
Well, it's about okay, look, I can't even explain it. So it's black dandyism.
Yeah, I don't know what that
And
means.
it's about tailoring.
Oh.
So it's more so like listen,
I just felt like everybody had on a
a
suit,
suit, right?
/ dress.
Right. So let's look up black dandyism.
Okay.
All right. So black dandyism is a cultural phenomenon and form of self-expression within the African American community.
Yeah.
Characterized by a focus on impeccable grooming, sharp tailoring, and a deliberate embrace of style and elegance. It's a reclamation of dignity and self-image, often viewed as a form of resistance and a challenge to societal norms. So I believe it's like, years ago when Black people were oppressed and under slavery, or I'm just like, back
today,
slavery times and pre-civil rights era and all of that. There you saw a lot of Black men in particular dressed to the nines, and it was like a form of expression, kind of as a I don't want to say a rebellion, but maybe a rebellion against the oppression. Like, this is how we're going to express ourselves.
And we, by culture, have taken dressing very seriously.
Yes. And we're trendsetters. Yes. And we're, we always kind of are setting trends and showing up and doing the most in the most beautiful way, So I feel like that's what that was. So once I understood the theme, it's like, okay, we're going to expect tailoring and 3-piece suits and, or the, the accessories, everything to the night. I was like, okay, now I can like judge it.
And
appreciate it. Yeah.
Or not.
Now I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
And now I can tell you like, okay, who I like, who I don't like.
Okay.
Who'd
you like?
Okay. So my favorite was Jodie Turner-Smith.
Okay. I don't remember what she had on.
She had on like this, it was a lot of burgundy.
Yes. It was very dark.
Yes. But a lot of people had burgundy. But she had on a burgundy, like, kind of suit outfit, which looked like it was like maybe crocodile.
Ooh, okay.
She had the hat, and I loved it. I also loved Usher's wife, Jennifer.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw her.
I did see her. She had the white with the black.
Yes.
Yeah.
Loved her. And I was like, you know what? I feel like I could have worn my season 8 reunion outfit and been.
What was that? I can't remember.
The black with the. Like when I saw Usher's wife, I was like, "Oh, that reminded me of my outfit."
Oh, was it the
pants?
Boots?
Yeah, the pants with the boots.
Okay,
and
yes.
The like skirt on the side,
Yeah.
and the top. I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, it's giving.
Yes.
My little season 8 reunion.
She got it from you. She stole that from you.
Well, no, she did not.
She did.
She absolutely did
I'm
not.
telling everyone she did. Okay.
She did not.
Yes, she did. Okay.
But just the tailoring element, I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cute."
Yeah.
Who else did I love? Hold on.
Okay, I loved. While you're looking yours up, I love my favorite was Zendaya. I just felt like hers was very simple.
Yeah.
And like it was white, it was very simple. But I just felt like it wasn't so over. It was just simple and classy and beautiful.
I liked her. She's on my list of people that I like. However, there was another woman there that had almost an identical outfit.
Really?
Yes. It was an Asian lady.
What did they do? They threw her in the trash can because no one saw her.
Well, her stylist saw her. He was on the red carpet being interviewed, and he's in the middle. They're like asking him about the theme and what it all means to you. In the middle, he's like, "Oh my God, I'm dying. She has on Zendaya's look."
Hilarious. Because everybody knows Zendaya.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He was, and he said, "Thank God we came here first. Thank God we were first." But I liked it. But it was simple. But I just feel like for the Met, I don't know. I like
it should have been more.
It doesn't. Okay. It didn't have to be more. But I'm just like, I like to give props to people who kind of went a little farther. Janelle Monáe.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember hers either.
She had on. It was like she came out. It was like. It was like something strange looking at first, and then it was like more of a cape, and then she took it off, and it was more of like the tailored suit. But it was like black, white, red. Yeah. I thought she looked great.
Okay, you're gonna kill me, but I loved Kim K.
I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. I would have preferred it without the hat, maybe, but I know it kind of
went together,
pulled it together,
or maybe the hat could have been a little different.
Yeah.
But I loved her jewelry with it. I also love Shabuzi. Did you see his vest? I don't know if it was a vest. I don't know what it was, but it was all of these stones.
You know what? It's so crazy. I did not pay much attention to the men.
Yeah, the men were boring me outside of my boyfriend, Idris.
He was
Idris,
there?
not Idris Elba. Damon Idris.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damson,
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he came through. He had a whole spectacle.
He came in with the motorcycle outfit on, and you didn't know who it was, and then you revealed it, and he still looked good in burgundy.
Yeah.
He looked good. I didn't really pay attention. There was a man.
We had sex that night.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was great. This is all going on in my head.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay. So there was a man that I was like, where you been?
Okay.
Did you see Jeff Goldblum?
No. Why would I be looking at him?
He was there, and he looked sharp and good. He had on like a black suit, but he had this like cape over it with like fur around the collar. Like
what?
Yes, look him up.
Okay.
He looked like he was looking real.
Okay.
Real daddy.
I'm about to look him up now.
Okay, I have a couple more to say. Okay, so there was a model. I never heard of her before, but look her up. Adut Aketch, Adut.
Okay.
She was in a Swarovski look. That was like amazing. To die for.
Okay.
And then I liked Joe Jonas's wife, Priyanka Chopra.
I liked her. Yeah. I did see that.
She had a nice little like white and black polka dot, very classic looking.
It was different.
Yeah.
From like everyone else. I felt like everyone else, like Rihanna, Tiana Taylor, even though my Grace loved Tiana Taylor, they were all kind of the same.
Yeah, they looked alike. Speaking of Rihanna with the baby reveal.
Yes.
She loves a nice big platform to reveal these babies. Like first one was Super Bowl, and then this one, or her second baby was Super Bowl, and then the Met Gala. Like, so congrats to her. Did you? And then we could talk about the bad ones, but did you see this clip of Doechii, the singer?
When she came in, she was covered. She came in, she was covered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the tantrum that she was throwing?
Why was she throwing a tantrum?
So I guess when she's leaving her hotel, and she's getting a lot of flack for this. She was leaving her hotel.
Yeah.
And she wasn't covered up. Like the paparazzi could see her. And so her people are like screaming, oh, cover up. So then they put her in this little box.
Okay.
And she's yelling at them like, I need an umbrella. Give me a fucking umbrella. I need another one. I need another. Like the way she was talking to the people.
I don't like that.
Oh, it was so bad.
Yeah.
It was so bad. So she's receiving a lot of flack for it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And I'm like, I don't know her. I do know her song "Anxiety" gives me anxiety. It makes
but that's an old song.
Is it?
Yes,
that's
an old. Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh! When that song comes on, my heart starts racing, my head starts pounding. I'm like, what is happening to
Not
me?
the anxiety song gives Robyn anxiety.
It is awful. It's so bad. Okay, so back to Doechii. I don't know anything about her.
Yeah,
but I mean, it was horrible. But I'm like, okay, let me give her some slack.
Yeah.
It's her.
Why?
Maybe her first Met Gala. Maybe she's like
I just
super
think
anxious.
It's never okay to be rude.
No, it's not.
It's never okay.
You're right. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
I'm just like, it's just.
It was bad though. Like you need to see the clips.
Wait, have you seen the video of Usher making this guy open the door?
I was on my list to talk about.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay, Usher, excuse me, sir. Yeah. Like so if you haven't seen it, he was with a woman. Who was he with? He was with somebody.
Yeah, it was probably a PR person.
Yeah, so he opens the door for her. They're leaving
he did not open the door. No, he did not. She opened the door first.
Oh, she did?
And then he was behind her. So the woman was kind of first. She pulls the door open and then he grabs it behind her.
Okay.
And then he's like standing there holding the door.
Yeah.
And he looks behind him.
And he tells there's a security guard. It looks like a hotel.
Yeah.
There's a security guard like kind of far off. He tells the security guard to come. He lets the door go, so it's closed.
Yeah.
He's inside. And he tells the security to open the door for him.
Open the door. And the man comes scurrying.
I'm like, Usher, if you don't hold the door and walk your ass out.
Right. And then he gives his little like bop walking out the door so that the paparazzi can like
catch him in the bop.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a bitch move.
It was definitely a bitch
punk move.
It was so whack. But I was like, okay, maybe he wanted the paparazzi to be able to get a clean.
They would have after he got out the door.
Right.
Yeah. Or how about this? You get out the door and you stand.
Right.
Paparazzi can go crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. Usher, I didn't like that.
Yeah, that was really whack.
Yeah, that was a whack.
Super whack.
Yeah.
These people. Oh, these poor celebrities. They just get their
Yeah.
Their egos just
Yes.
explode.
I just feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like I've gone the hell off on like production.
Yeah.
But it's for a reason.
Right.
And then I apologize.
Yeah.
After I get what I want.
Yeah. Right.
But it's not like I'm just walking down the street being an asshole.
Right.
Like that. I feel like that's just absurd.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
And so it's like, so now, Usher, you look worse. Like you were more so worried about the photo op of you walking out the door with the man holding the door. But instead, we have the whole video of you opening the door and then telling the man to come hold it for you.
Scurry.
Yes.
Like now.
That was so crazy to me.
And let's not forget, you're a man.
Right.
Like it was very like,
yes.
It looked a little queenish,
Yeah.
I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you know,
there's rumors.
Yes. I mean, if he's queen, I'm not mad at it. Be a queen. Be the queen you are. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Can we talk about? Were we done with that? Can we?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to remind people because from what I understand, people are loving The Love Hotel.
Yeah. Oh, I watched.
No way.
Yes.
Robin Dixon.
Yes.
Watched The Love Hotel.
Yes.
What are your thoughts? Who are your front runners?
Okay, so all right, I didn't get to watch episode 2 yet, but I watched episode 1.
Okay. And by the way, this is on Bravo, 9:00 right after Atlanta on Sundays.
Yes.
And it's Gizelle.
Yes.
Giselle's in it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So to be honest, just watching that first episode,
You hate them all?
nobody really was like,
Okay. A standout.
yeah,
Okay.
nobody was a standout in the first episode. So I meant to watch the second episode.
For
so
me or for any of the ladies?
for you.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just think it's too early. It was the first episode. It was too early.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did you see how it was shot?
Yeah.
Beautifully.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's beautiful, and it looked hot.
As in,
People are sweating.
yes. No, it was definitely hot for sure.
Yes.
But I mean, I was just impressed about, because in the moment while we were filming it, I was like not aware of how it was beautifully shot.
Okay.
Because the cameras,
Yeah.
and you can appreciate this, were not on the shoulders.
Oh.
They were on sticks, like, like a tripod,
Yeah.
far away from us.
Okay.
So it's like, I was confused because I'm like, y'all are not getting the shot.
Oh, I see.
And they were like, we got the shot.
okay.
They got the shot.
Maybe that's to make you all feel a little more like feel like you're more intimate. You know what I mean? Like
I think it was just, no, I don't know. I think they wanted it airy or something. I don't know.
Really?
But it's beautifully done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I would think, I mean, I don't know. If I was on a dating show and I had to like, flirt with someone,
Yeah.
and get to know them and maybe start, cuddling and kissing and stuff, like
Yeah.
cameramen and producers like standing right in front of me, like I wouldn't really appreciate that.
True.
So I'm thinking that maybe it's designed so that you all can feel a little like you have a little bit more intimacy.
Well,
yeah, and privacy.
But then if you do take somebody to your room, they up in there with you.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
not really.
Yeah, but still, I mean, but you still know what you're there for.
Yeah.
So it's so funny because when we talked about it on the last podcast, I hadn't watched it yet because, to be honest with you all, it had not aired yet because we don't film we sometimes film like ahead of time.
We're all over the place.
Yes. So two people wrote emails like, Robyn, I'm so upset with you.
Why?
You said you haven't watched Love Hotel.
Oh my God, people. What is wrong with y'all? Give Robyn some, let's say she never watches it. That's your business.
Right, but they're
And
like,
you're busy.
I mean, right, they're like, Gizelle watched Traitors and you're not watching Love Hotel. I'm like, okay.
Okay,
First of
everybody
all,
calm down.
It hasn't aired yet. Second of all, I'm never going to watch it in real time at 9:00
Oh,
on Sunday
totally
night.
not.
Never, because I'm probably on an airplane traveling from basketball or a car or whatever. I'm never in front of a TV that time of night.
Yeah, I
So-
never watched Traitors in real time.
Exactly.
I don't even know what
when
time it
dropped.
was.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, I'm going to watch it. It just might not be in the time that you watch it.
Everybody
So
calm
I'm like,
down.
oh my God.
Robyn loves me.
Right. I'm like, and I see her all the time.
Yes.
Like,
yeah. But no,
Yeah.
it's so just so you know, because people were like confused. These aren't the only guys. We have more guys coming.
Right. So how many total come through the whole time?
I don't know, but we have 2 more rounds. So those 8 guys came.
Okay.
And so I guess 16, 24. So maybe 24.
Okay.
So then we have another 8 and then another 8.
Okay.
Yeah. So stay tuned because it's up and down and around town and all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
It's fun.
Okay.
My mother is invested. She's all in.
I'm sure.
She's
I'm
like,
sure she is.
Gizelle, this is good.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Well, that's good. I mean, right. It seems like people are really loving it. So just imagine like they could do this over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
Yeah. And people say they love it. It's so refreshing. It's not all the drama. All the ladies love each other. And I'm like, really? Because if it's not drama on Housewives,
right,
you might get canceled.
Right.
So what do you want, people?
Yeah.
Pick and choose.
But there are people who just really love dating shows.
True.
You know what I mean? And so
True.
On a dating show, they don't want to see the drama. They want to see like the love.
The love. Yeah. And there is some people that find love-ish.
Good.
Love-ish.
Ish. Okay.
Lustish.
Okay.
They're very lusty.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to Sean Puffy Combs because they are now getting the jury together for the trial.
Yes.
Which I was wrong because I never thought we would get to trial.
Really?
I thought something was going to happen to him. Unfortunately, in jail.
Okay, right.
Prior to trial.
Yeah. You did say that. You thought like someone was going to have him unalived.
He was going to be, God forbid, unalived.
Why is that a word now? Who made that up?
I think he did.
Puffy made up unalived?
I think there's a video of him saying somebody needs to be unalived or something.
What?
Don't quote me on it. Somebody do the research. I do believe. Where's Carly?
Yeah,
Carly would do the research.
I don't know. But all of a sudden it's just like it's funny that's like a term that we use now. Unalived.
But like I think about it. This is so like I'm curious because who can be like totally biased or unbiased? Because everyone's seen the footage of Cassie.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about, they might not know the particulars, but they know about this trial or this case. So it's like, how do you pick a jury?
Right. But not only that, apparently the jury was asked about other celebrities. Like, what do you know about these other celebrities? Or are you aware of these other celebrities? Which tells us that these other celebrity names are going to be involved in the trial in some
like, do you know that these other celebrities exist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And it was okay, I'm gonna tell you who they were. It was in addition to Sean Combs, several other celebrities were mentioned in connection with the case, primarily during jury selection.
Okay.
These individuals included Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yes.
Kid Cudi.
Ooh.
Kanye West.
Ooh.
And Mike Myers. Other names that surfaced included Lauren London, Don Richard, Dallas Austin, Michelle Williams, and Young Miami. So,
Michelle Williams? Oh, the other Michelle Williams.
Like Destiny's Child Michelle Williams?
Yeah, not Destiny's Child Michelle Williams. The white
actress?
Yeah, the white Michelle Williams.
I don't know. But I'm just like, okay, so I'm like, should we be like thinking that these people are
going to be brought up in
like
the trial?
Accomplices or witnesses? Okay, so this is Michael B. Jordan. His name was mentioned due to his relationship with Cassie. Okay. Kid Cudi was also romantically involved with Cassie. Yes. Okay. Kanye West was on a list of people and places related to Combs. Mm-hmm. Mike Myers was another name on the list of individuals related to Combs. Okay. All right. So it sounds like some people might be shaking in their boots.
What's so crazy is those names have not been brought up before.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Mike Myers?
Yeah, that's weird. Not weird, but we haven't heard that name.
Right.
Interesting.
So I feel like jury selection is going to be super hard because if even if you don't know about Puffy, you know about, they might know about Mike Myers or whatever.
I don't think I could be. Could you be unbiased? I don't think I could be. Because I always think because even I thought about this with Shannon Sharp. My daughters are 20 and 19. And we're talking about girls that are younger than them.
Yeah.
In some of these cases. Yeah. So it's like, no, I cannot be unbiased.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, as it relates to the case, I don't know. I don't think I could. First of all, even if I was unbiased, I'm going to tell them I'm biased because I ain't trying to sit up in jury duty. gonna be
Ain't
like,
nobody trying to sit up in that jury
right.
duty. But he is probably trying to pay these jurors off, so you might get a little payday out the situation. I'm
Right.
just saying.
I'm gonna be like, I'm the biggest Cassie fan in the world.
Crazy.
So wait, did you see the sketch of
Yes.
him in the court?
Yeah, his hair is white, his beard is
Yeah.
white, like white.
Yeah, they said his whole head is gray and white.
I thought that was like a AI.
No,
That's real.
that's the courtroom sketch.
Damn.
Yes.
This thing he going through it.
So are we going to get to actually see the trial?
Oh,
Or
I
do we
doubt
just
it.
have to rely on like these secondhand reports? Like it's not going to be on like C-SPAN or something. I don't know.
C-SPAN wants some ratings. That'd be major ratings.
Yes.
That would be great.
Like I want to see this.
I'm here for this.
I want to see
Maybe
him, like,
because what trial? Oh, the Johnny Depp thing that was on.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. Let us know because
Yeah.
we're gonna be all there.
Yeah, we got to
watching.
see it.
Yes.
And then did you hear he was like, he asked her to the bathroom. He told the judge, he's like, I'm a little nervous or something.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
To do what?
I don't
Pee?
know, pee? I don't know. Maybe a diarrhea, bubble guts. I don't know.
You listen, I'd be having bubble guts the entire time. I would be sitting on that toilet. Ooh, bubble gut century.
Yes.
Okay, so I wanna give a little shout out to our girl Larsa Pippen.
A shout out? Because she keeps bagging these young athletes? You get a shout out for that?
Listen,
What do you?
listen, Robyn, stop being a hater. Okay,
I'm not. Okay. All right. Let me hear the shout out.
Okay, shout out is, we appreciate her for her ability to stay focused.
Okay.
Okay, because clearly she's focused
Okay.
on bagging a baller.
Yes.
Yes.
But this baller, I don't even know who he is.
Okay. Yeah, that was getting to that.
Okay.
We're unclear about his balldom,
Yes. Net worth.
about how big a baller he really
Yes.
was. Okay. So or is so, but he has proclaimed he's marrying
He's
Larsa.
gonna- right.
This is it. He said this is the kit and caboodle.
He's going to propose. He's like 36 years old.
Well, what is Larsa? Larsa's probably
50 something.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I thought she was in her 40s.
No.
Okay.
I think she's 50 something.
Okay. If she's 50 something, he's 30 something. I'm like,
Okay, let's see. Larsa Pippen, she's 50.
Larsa's 50. He's 36. That's not that bad.
It's not, but I am curious.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is she doing to these dudes to have them like
Listen, she got the golden
head
P.
over heels?
She has the golden P.
Like,
I didn't think
what?
golden P existed.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because a guy told me it doesn't. A guy was like, "Listen, y'all are different,
Yes.
but not that much.
Not that much to be like, oh, this is the one I want to marry her.
This is the one that
Okay.
I'm sliding in forever."
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So, but she's got to go. I'm gonna give Larsa the golden P award.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might
What is
send
she
her like a
doing?
cookie or something. I don't know. She
Oh,
got
no,
it on lock.
I'm sorry. He's 31.
Oh, damn. Okay, because okay, so never mind. Everything I just said, never mind. Because I can bag a 31-year-old today with money.
What?
Yeah,
What did you say?
I could bag a 31-year-old today with money.
Right, but you just said everything you said, never mind.
Never mind, meaning she does not get a golden P award.
Why not?
Because at 31, it's not difficult. A 31-year-old, they're very impressionable.
Oh, but 36. Okay, so 36, you're impressed. You're like
36, I was very impressed.
Okay.
Yes. But the 31-year-old, where did you play? Do you have any coins?
Yeah.
Because Larsa's doing fine off her OnlyFans from what I understand.
Oh, yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
So maybe he wants her for her money.
True.
And that's a problem.
Very true.
Because you can't come over here thinking I'm going to be taking care of anything.
Yeah. Very true. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he apparently played overseas, I think, for the most part.
Okay. They do well, don't they?
They can, but
Okay.
that doesn't, but you might not. I don't know.
Robyn said she's not impressed.
Yeah, no, I'm not impressed. No, he's played like, I don't know. I mean, very interesting. Good for her.
Yes. No, good for Larsa. Listen, at the end of the day, we just want Larsa to be happy. Yes.
I don't give two shits about Larsa.
I mean, we want Robyn is now being a hater again.
I'm not being a
I
hater.
care about
I'm
every lady
Okay,
out
yeah.
here.
Okay, right. Yes. Yeah.
We
if
want
it's-
everyone to be happy.
Yes.
Yeah, and live your best life.
Yes.
Whatever that means.
There we go.
Now, he is fine.
Okay.
He is definitely doable all day
he?
long.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a nice looking guy. So Larsa, get yours, honey.
Yeah.
Get that golden P into action.
Yes.
Okay, so so by the time this airs, this will probably be over. But I do want to talk about the conclave that's going on right now.
Oh, yes.
Because the Pope has passed away, and by the way, and I'm going to say this, and we don't get political, but Trump is an asshole
That picture.
for the picture of him as the Pope.
The Pope.
Like, that was the most asshole move ever.
Right. Like, it was probably the same week that the Pope was laid to rest, right?
Yes. Like
why?
have some sort of dignity, and respect. And it's, first of all, you wore blue when everybody told you to wear to the funeral, and the mandate from the Vatican or whatever was to wear black.
Oh, was it? I didn't know.
If you ever look at the pictures, he has on a royal blue suit.
Wow.
And even Melania had on black.
Yeah.
Everyone outside of like the people that wore robes had on black because they asked you to.
Oh, I missed that.
And this fool had on blue representing the United States. And then your dumbass makes a picture and puts it out there from the White House with you as the Pope. Okay. Yeah. You're horrible, but we're moving on. Mm-hmm.
Like, why is that okay?
It's not okay. Let's move on. So, what was I talking about? Oh, the conclave.
Yes.
Okay, the conclave is happening.
Yes.
And, I get super excited about the conclave because of the whole pomp and circumstance of it all.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we have black smoke, white
drama.
smoke, black smoke, white smoke. I'm so excited.
You're so excited. Yes. Yes.
So pumped.
I'm not Catholic, but I'm intrigued.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see like what happens and who they come up with.
Yeah.
How long does it take?
Yes.
How many times are they going to blow out black smoke? Like when is, I'm excited to see that.
So I'm sure we will know by the time this drops.
Yeah.
But all the cardinals are there. They're walking in. They're singing their songs. They're doing all the rituals. Yeah. It's to be respected.
Yeah. And they have big shoes to fill.
They do.
Whoever gets this role has really big shoes to fill.
Totally. Yeah. And I think all the guys that are like, in the forefront are a minority.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they said they really don't want anybody from the United States because the United States already has too much, quote, power, influence, so to speak.
Okay.
Yes. So they do want somebody from a different country, which I respect.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm down.
Speaking of big shoes to fill.
Yeah, mine?
No.
Oh, okay.
We even talked about this. Little Miss Blue Ivy is filling her mama's shoes.
Blue said, y'all will not talk about my dance moves. Yes. I will practice. She will not follow Allen Iverson. She will go to practice.
I mean, okay. So the footage that we've seen from this Cowboy Carter tour.
Yes.
Blue is doing her thing.
Yeah. She's killing it.
And she really, I'm noticing, I feel like Beyonce is utilizing her a little bit more so that Beyonce can kind of maybe rest or doesn't have to like
do all of that.
Yeah. Do as much. Like Blue really is like now she's almost like in the center.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Which she should be.
Yes.
That's where she should be.
But I saw this like great clip that compared her from 2 years ago on the Renaissance tour to the Cowboy Carter tour.
Which, by the way, in the Renaissance tour, she looked like a child.
Yes.
Now she's like grown up, and not grown up, but I mean, she looks like
she's matured so much.
Yes,
but isn't she just 13?
I don't know. Is she?
Yes,
she's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Yeah,
she's so beautiful. She looks so mature. But to see the improvement, from her first time on the stage at the Renaissance tour to the Cowboy Carter tour, I mean, it is light years, and it's amazing, and I love it. It's like,
I love it.
Beyonce knew what she was doing. She was giving her daughter an opportunity, and her daughter rose to the occasion.
Yeah,
and she's doing her thing now. Speaking of her daughter's Rumi,
that's the cutest thing ever.
Oh my God, her excitement.
It's like, now you want to go to the show, don't you? Because Rumi has given you the excitement.
I got to see if she's there like every show.
I don't think so.
Right. But I mean, just seeing how excited she was to be on that stage and like hugging her mom.
Yeah.
And just jumping up and down. And when like, it just like, did you tear up a little bit watching that?
I didn't, but I loved it.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
So I've talked to a couple people that have gone
to
the Cowboy Carter, and I'm like, compare it to Renaissance.
Yes.
And they're like, it's sensational.
Really?
Yes. Because I've noticed that there aren't that many clips. There aren't the clips that we were getting from the Renaissance.
Right.
which I appreciate because I'm like, I want to be surprised because I'm
Yeah.
I'm obviously going. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very excited.
Yeah, I definitely did see a lot of people say that they enjoy this one better.
Oh, really?
Or not better, but like it's different. They're like, it's different from Renaissance,
Yeah.
even though she does, a lot of songs from Renaissance.
Yeah.
They said it's different, and they enjoyed it just as much, or even maybe more.
Yeah. No, listen. You will never bet against Beyonce.
But like I said, I'm gonna wait until the day of.
Okay, so let me help you.
Okay.
Ashley was in LA.
Yeah.
And she got her ticket the day of,
Mm-hmm.
and it was $400.
Okay.
So in comparison, on the floor.
Yeah.
So that same ticket, I probably paid $1,500 for.
Right.
So please go get your ticket.
Yeah.
Or maybe, you can wait the day of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait the day of, because I saw stories of like people who had tickets and they were able to reach out to Ticketmaster and
switch them out.
Yeah, exchange them for maybe a better seat or to get some money back or something like that, because the ticket prices had gone down from when they originally purchased their ticket.
Okay. Let me look into that.
Yeah.
Save me a coin or two. You know I need to save my coins.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I was super proud of Blue Ivy.
Yes.
And Rumi made me smile.
Yeah.
And just to see Beyonce doing her thing.
I actually had a conversation with my kids and I said, y'all are underachievers. Y'all are not doing anything like Blue. So get it together.
Yes.
Get in formation.
Yes.
Give me a 1, 2, 3 count.
Right. Oh, speaking of our children, I gotta give this my proud mama moment. I want to give a shout out and show some love to my son Corey.
Yeah, Corey.
Corey was recently ranked number 49 in the country.
What?
In his class for basketball.
Okay.
On the ESPN Top 60 poll, and that is like,
oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so that's a really big deal.
Huge.
His first time being ranked nationally, and so I'm super proud of him, super proud of his hard work, and super excited to see his continued growth.
Yay!
And evolution.
Go, Corey!
Shout
Look
out
at
to
Corey about to be in the NBA and retire you.
Yes, that's the goal. No, I'm sorry. Look,
Corey said, "Mama, you don't have to work ever.
One step at a time. We're just trying to get a scholarship to college."
Yes, which will happen.
Yeah,
for sure.
But super, super proud of Corey. So.
Okay. All right. I love it. All right. That is our episode. We love y'all so much. Don't ever forget to live your life either reasonable or shady.
Or both. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching Reasonably Shady on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe.
Yes. And for all things Reasonably Shady, click below. More stuff.